Hi, my name is EJ, and I'm going to be doing the woven Polyhedra by Robert J. Lang. You can find the diagram on langorigami.com. So first off, you need 8 squares of paper. I'm using 4 different colors, 2 colors of each, so 2 green, 2 yellow, 2 purple, and 2 orange. And I'm doing a 5" by 5" square. You're going to be cutting the squares in half. So this one square will be 2 rectangles, and this one will be 2, but you only need 1. So you're going to have 1 rectangle left over from each color, because it takes 3 to complete 1 unit of the triangle that you need. And there is a total of 4 triangles to complete the model. So you're going to have 12 rectangles. I'm going to do a video for 1 rectangle, and you can replay it to fold the others, because this video would be extremely long if I did every module that you needed. So let's get started. I have paper that is colored on both sides. If you have paper that's colored on one side and white on the other, then you would start with the white side up. First, we're going to make a valley fold down the middle. So you're going to take the right side and fold it over to the left side. You want to make sure that it's nice and even. And then you'll want to crease that, nice sharp crease, and unfold. And then you're going to make a valley fold down this middle, so you bring the right edge over to the center crease. Make a nice strong crease there, and unfold. Rotate your paper, and you're going to make a crease or a valley fold down the center. So you fold the right edge over to this middle crease, and crease that edge. So now you have 4 rectangles. Now you're going to fold this side, or the bottom, up to the top, but we're not going to crease all the way across. So we'll just line these edges up here, and you're going to pinch the right side and then pinch the left side. So you have 2 pinch marks. I'll mark these to make it clear. So you have a pinch mark on the left and a pinch mark on the right. So now you want to take the bottom edge and bring up to those 2 pinch marks. And you're going to pinch the right side and pinch the left side. So you have 2 pinch marks here. And I'll just mark these. So there's the 2 pinch marks. And now you're going to take the bottom edge and bring it up to the center pinch marks. And again, you're going to pinch the right side and pinch the left side. and unfold. And so you have 3 pinch marks on the right and 3 on the left. Now what you'll want to do is take this bottom right edge corner and bring it up to where this crease ends. So you'll bring it up to this point. So take the bottom right edge and bring it up to that crease. And I'll show you better here. Bring this point, which is the right bottom edge, up to where this crease ends right there. And you'll come down and just pinch the bottom right there. And that will give you a small diagonal crease there. So now what you want to do is do the same thing on this side. So bring the bottom left edge up to this crease point and pinch the bottom. So you have 2 pinch marks on the bottom. Now rotate your paper and do the same thing on the bottom right and bottom left side. So you'll bring this bottom right side up to where this crease ends. You don't want to bring it up to that pinch mark, because if you do, your modules won't turn out and therefore they won't connect together properly. So you want to bring it down to this edge and make a pinch in the bottom, and you'll have your little diagonal there. Now bring the left side up to that crease mark and pinch the bottom. So you have your 2 marks there. Now rotate your paper and do the same thing. Bring the lower right edge up to that crease and pinch. And the same thing on the left. Bring it up to this crease and pinch. And rotate your paper. Bring this edge up to where this horizontal crease ends. Like I said, you don't want to go up to the pinch because that'll mess your modules up. So you want to bring it up to that crease and pinch. And one last time, bring this edge up to that crease and pinch. And so you have 2 pinch marks on each side for a total of 8. Now you'll want to find your creases that you made in the very beginning. There's one, there's the middle, and there's the right side. So you want to fold in half, make that crease really sharp, and then we're going to cut down the middle. And now we have 2 rectangles to work with. So we're going to set off one to the side and we'll focus on this one for right now. So what you want to do is find where a pinch mark ends, which is right here. Kind of hard to see on this paper. So it ends right there underneath this mark. So we're going to take this, the bottom edge, fold it up to where this mark ends. So we're folding it up to where that crease ends, and we're just going to pinch that edge there. So you'll want to make it nice and straight and even. And then pinch the left side. So you have a pinch mark here and one here. Now rotate the paper and do the same thing on this side. Find where that pinch ends. Fold your paper up and make a pinch. Make sure your paper is nice and straight, and then pinch again and unfold. So you have a pinch here and one here on the bottom, and then on the top you have one here and one here. Now what you're going to do is find these two creases. There's one here. See, there's the ending of it. And if you rotate your paper, there's one here, and there's the end of it. So what you're going to do is, since that's the end, we're going to fold on this right hand side first. So you'll want to take this edge and fold it to that crease mark. So we're taking the bottom right edge and folding it in to that crease mark. And I'm just going to pinch that for right now. See, there's the pinch, and that's the folded in corner that meets it. And so you do the same thing on this side. Just fold that corner in until it meets that pinch mark and crease it. And now you're going to want to crease all the way across. So you just want to make sure it's nice and straight and make a strong crease there. And so you have a valley fold here, and this top edge meets the end of that crease, or I'm sorry, that pinch mark, and the bottom right matches that pinch mark. So we're going to rotate the paper, and you want to fold a valley fold on this side that's got the same distance between the center crease and the edge of the paper. So since there's really no reference points, I'm just going to fold in half. So I'm just folding along, making this valley fold into a mountain. And that's that center crease that we started with. And I'm going to match this top point with this point and try to get it just right so that's the same distance on both sides. So I have that one finished. So I'm going to come over to this side and do the same thing. Get them nice and straight, and I'm going to pinch that. So we're going to do the same thing and make a crease all the way across. And so you have this. and you'll notice that there's crease marks here and crease marks here. So what you're going to do is find that center crease mark. So you're going to start a valley fold in that point where that center crease is and have it end down where this crease ends. So we're just going to take our paper and fold until we meet that crease and make a little pinch, and then bring up until we come to that center crease and make a pinch, and then we're just going to crease that, make a nice strong crease there, and you get something like this. Starts in center crease and ends on this crease down here. So we're going to do the same thing on the other three bottom edges. So we're going to have a crease that starts in the center and end on this crease here. So we're just going to fold this in until we come to that center crease and kind of pinch it there. And then we're going to come over on this side and pinch where it meets that crease and make a nice strong crease there. So what you end up with is a crease on this side and one on this side. They both start on the center crease and end on these two creases here. So we rotate the paper and do the same thing. You want to start your crease here on the center and have it end on these creases right here. So we're going to fold our paper in until it meets that crease and kind of pinch it, and then come up here and fold on that center crease, and then just crease your paper and make a nice strong crease there. So you'll get this crease here that starts at the center and ends on this crease. So one last time, bring this edge over until it meets that center crease and pinch, and then bring it in until it meets this crease and pinch it there. And then we'll want to make a really strong crease there. So you have a crease here and one here, and then you've got one here and one here. Now what you're going to want to do is make this an inside reverse fold. So we'll pop that out a bit, make this valley fold a mountain fold, and you're not making any new creases, you're just folding on creases that are already there. You made this valley fold into a mountain, mash that down a bit, and then just push it in and close it, and so you get something like that. Do that one more time. So you take this valley fold, make it a mountain fold, and then push the inside in, and you get something like this. I'm going to make those really nice and strong, and then you rotate your paper and do the same thing. Inside reverse fold this corner, So you'll make that a mountain fold. And once again, you're not creating any new creases because you have a crease here on the back side and one on the front. So you're just popping that out, making that valley into a mountain, and then just push in and make that nice and strong. And then what you're going to want to do is come over to this side, bring this edge down to meet this crease so you get an angle bisector. So bring this edge up to meet that crease that's there. Make that nice and strong. So I'll show you again. Bring this edge to meet that crease that you created earlier. Just bring it down so you get the angle bisector. Rotate your paper and do the same thing on this side. Bring this edge down to meet this crease so you get the angle bisector. So we'll just bring that edge down to meet that crease and make a nice strong crease there. And once again, you're just bringing this edge down to meet this crease right there. So I'll fix these back. And the last step for this module, you'll take this edge that was the inside reverse fold and match it to go along this edge. So we're just taking that edge and folding it along the outer edge. And we'll make that nice and strong. And we rotate the paper and do the same thing, just bringing this edge to this edge. And these are going to be what locks the modules together when we go to connect them. And then just fold in half. And that's one completed module. This here locks the modules together. And this will go inside this when we go to connect them together. So you can replay this to finish the other 11 modules, so you'll have 12 altogether. Take your time, don't rush it. You want to be as precise as possible because that is very important in a model that's this size, because if you're off even just a little, it can mess the whole module up and then not connect right. So take your time, and I will make a video on how to connect them, and we will see what the finished product looks like. So have fun and enjoy, and I will see you on the next video.